Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to explore something brand new and very exciting, the Performance Analyzer, launched with the Zurich release. It's a powerful tool that helps monitor and improve page performance in ServiceNow, and trust me, it's going to be really helpful for both admins and developers. To begin with, let's start with its key features. Provides access to page load time data, performance trends, and waterfall visualizations directly within the instance. Performance Analyzer shows you how long pages take to open, which is your page load time data. It also tracks whether performance is improving or slowing down over time, giving you clear performance trends. And with waterfall visualizations, you get a step-by-step look at what happens when a page loads, so you can easily spot any slow spots. Another important feature of Performance Analyzer is enable independent identification of performance issues and bottlenecks in UX framework pages. This means you don't have to rely on guesswork or manually checking each page. Instead, you can see exactly which pages, forms, or actions are taking longer than expected to load or respond. By highlighting these slow spots, Performance Analyzer helps administrators and developers understand where the system is struggling, so they can focus on fixing the right areas and improving the overall user experience. Performance Analyzer allows us to access aggregated metrics by duration, by application, by page routes, and by interactions. We'll be covering each of these in much more detail in the demo next. Next feature is displays request flows as waterfall charts or execution sequences in a structured, tree-like timeline for detailed analysis. Performance Analyzer can display request flows as waterfall charts or as execution sequences in a tree-like timeline. The waterfall chart is basically bars stacked like a timeline, showing how long each part of the page takes to load, like scripts, styles, data, or images. The tree-like timeline, on the other hand, shows the order in which actions happen step by step. Together, these views make it simple to identify which step is slow and why a page might be taking longer than expected. On the left navigation, select Performance Analyzer. This opens the base page, where all applications are displayed. At the top of the page, you'll find the instance name, in this case, PDI. Following that, we see the application name, along with key metrics such as total UI, download, previous, difference, trend and a duration selector. The duration drop-down allows us to choose from multiple options, such as the last 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, 7 days, and more. For example, when viewing the last 24 hours, we can see only one transaction recorded under the application Performance Analyzer. But when we extend the range to the last 7 days, the list grows, since more applications are captured within this time frame. Now, let's go ahead and explore each of these sections in detail. Total UI time tells you how fast a user can actually work. If total UI time equals 5 seconds, the user waits 5 seconds before they can start clicking or entering data. Download time. Basically, after ServiceNow processes your request, it sends the page's data, HTML, JavaScript, CSS, images, etc., to your browser. Download time measures how long that transfer takes. If the download is slow, the page will take longer to appear, even if the server processed everything quickly. Previous is the same metric from the last time period, used for comparison. If you're viewing the last 24 hours, previous shows the value from the day before. If you're viewing the last 7 days, previous shows the value from the previous 7-day period. Difference. It tells you how much performance has changed between two time periods. Trend shows whether performance is improving, staying the same, or getting worse over time. The application section in Performance Analyzer shows all the ServiceNow applications, frameworks, or custom apps that are contributing to the page rendering. If an app has UI components that are being loaded, it will appear here with its performance metrics. That way, you can measure which part of the platform is making your page slow. Now that we've understood what these labels mean on the base page, let's look at the Unified Navigation app. Here, the total UI time shows 12.49 seconds. That means it took 12.49 seconds for the page to be fully ready for the user, so basically, the user had to wait that long before interacting with the page. The download time shows 2.43 seconds, which is the time it took just to fetch the files or data from the server. In the last measurement, the download time was 7.40 seconds. This run is being compared against that previous measurement. And finally, the difference percentage shows 68.84% in red with an upward arrow, which means performance has worsened. In trend column, graph shows how performance has been behaving over the last 7 days. For example, here we can see some ups and downs, which means performance has been fluctuating instead of staying consistent. Now we're drilling down into the performance analyzer itself. At the top, we can see the total UI time and the content download time for this page. The chart shows how performance has behaved over the last 24 hours. We can use this to quickly spot any sudden spikes in slowness or improvements. Below, we see the page route details. So, what exactly is a page route? A page route is basically the path a user takes through your ServiceNow instance. It tracks the sequence of pages or modules a user visits, for example, going from the home page to incident list, then to an incident record. Performance Analyzer measures how long each step in that route takes, breaking it down into total UI, download, previous, difference, and trend. This way, we can identify if slowness is happening on a specific page or across the entire journey. Now, moving on from the page route, let's drill down. Click on Home, and we land on the new home page. Here, we can see the timestamps, showing the date and time, followed by the type, total UI time, download time, and a new column called Record. Let's first understand what a timestamp is and what it means. This page remains similar to before, covering the total UI time, content download time, duration, and a chart. On drilling down to the timestamp, at the top, you can see the load timestamp, the exact time when the event was recorded. The top section remains the same, showing the overall UI time and content download time. Now, the waterfall chart. This section is critical because it gives you a breakdown of server activity. The purpose of the waterfall is to show how different requests are fired, in what sequence, and how long each of them takes. The key elements in the chart are simple to read. The horizontal colored bars represent the duration of each request. Each request begins at a point in time, from 0 milliseconds onwards, showing how they overlap or queue with one another. And finally, the color coding. Pink bars represent syslog transactions, while the blue and purple bars represent the data broker. Thanks for watching, and if you found any part of this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like.